Today is December the 7th. Here's some of the madness that's happening under Trump's leadership. A 3-year-old child forced to serve as her own attorney in Tucson Immigration Court. News came out on the 5th of December. More than a dozen undocumented minors were forced to serve as their own attorneys in front of an immigration judge as the Trump administration ramps up removal proceedings. 3-year-old Lucy approached the lawyer's table wearing a multicolored and floral dress and bright red pants. The child, barely old enough to talk, was one of 25 immigrant children forced to fight removal status from the Department of Homeland Security at the Pima County Immigration Courthouse in Tucson, Arizona on November the 24th. Unable to reach the chair on her own, Lucy was lifted into the seat by Anna Islas, a lawyer with the Florence Immigration and Refugee Rights Project known as FERP, a nonprofit providing help services to immigrants. Now, yesterday, a U.S. House of Representative person, Ms. Grijalva, out of Arizona, was sprayed, knocked down on the ground by ICE personnel, and the issues go on and on and on. It makes no sense. Donald Trump, the same man who removed Martin Luther King Day and Juneteenth from a status there in Washington, removed those names and put his birthday instead to be recognized. Now, where does this make sense? Donald Trump actually went and got together with Football Federation, FIFA, and created a peace recognition for him. First time it's been given out, right? Donald Trump accepted that award for peace. This man is creating more war than peace. Why should he actually get an award for peace? See? It's just crazy. A lot of stuff are happening where it is getting to the point where people can't really stay with it any longer. This is Ruler Brown Network. Here's an additional item coming from the Huffington Post. Headline says, Trump torches a Democrat he just pardoned. See that? He just pardoned someone and now he's creating a headache for the person. Now, you remember the other day, they bombed up some boats out in the sea, and it is said that some of those boats were not coming to the U.S. They were not going to the U.S. However, so far, 88 people have been killed, right? And war crime is expected to be charged against Hegseth. And Hegseth, if he had to do it again on his own to fire 2 shots, he would do it, right? So Donald Trump also pardoned a drug lord, a super drug lord, responsible for sending in many, many drugs into the U.S. Trump has pardoned him. Now you make sense of all of that. You're bombing up these boats out in the Caribbean and outside of Venezuela because you were saying they're carrying drugs. There's no evidence that is taking place. However, you pardon a drug lord responsible for millions and millions and millions of dollars shipping to the U.S. Tell you, sad, sad day.